Already have one of those small ones. I think these are the only ones that are going to be, like, worth the cost. Like, 3 battles for 3,000. Or 8 battles, I mean, for 3,000. That should pay itself back. So let's just buy those 3. Alright. That'll do, that'll do. Let's go rest. Every time we walk in here, the party members change. I think we go up here. Door is locked tight and can't be opened. Never mind. Here? Here. No, this goes outside. Don't worry, I'm gonna figure this out eventually. Just give me a minute. I'll figure it out. What's the point in coming up here? Is it like maybe a loot thing can spawn up here, but this time it just didn't because the loot is RNG when you like enter and leave areas? What about up on this side? Is this door open? This door opens. This is where we rest. Well, wait a minute. There might be a chest out here or something. Or an eye-freed treasure. I should have looked closer on the other side for an eye-freed treasure. Actually, there could have been one. Yeah, because there's like nothing here. This might just be to look nice. Games do that sometimes. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think we get some really cool cutscenes when we do this.
Didn't we agree that I would kill you for this sort of thing?
Good luck killing me when you're dead.
You got a message earlier today. What did it say?
What's it matter?
At first, I thought you were just in shock over Gillen's betrayal. But the timing wasn't quite right.
My mother is dead.
It happens. All humans die.
That your idea of sympathy? First Gillen betrays me, then my mother dies. Life sure is peachy.
Do you still want to return to Olympias?
What other choice do I have?
Dude, Alvin, lower your voice. You're gonna wake up Elise.
But I'm not going to die.
What's that got to do with anything?
Would you consider staying in Rieze Maxia?
What?
Would that be so terrible? You'd be with Jude, and me, and everyone else.
You're the first person to offer me something like that after finding out who I really am. You're out of your mind.
I never realized how much more in-depth moments you get with Alvin's betrayals and like his struggles between Olympios and the, or not Olympios, between Exodus and the party and whatnot when you're not, or when you're playing on Milla's story as opposed to Jude's. Jude's story also does a good job of showing Alvin's character and what he goes through and all of his constant betrayals and etc., but they go deeper on it in Milla's story more than I expected. Believe we have more conversations out here to be had. Yep, there's Jude. And there's this dude here still. Alright, cool.
Can't sleep?
No.
Me neither. You don't want to ask me anything about what I revealed earlier today?
No, you did the right thing. The just thing.
At least I hope so. Justice is a complicated concept. It means different things to different people.
And what is justice to you?
I thought this wasn't a social gathering.
Answer me, Maxwell.
It is the power of will that resides within one's heart.
In this, we are both in agreement. Those with this willpower bear a responsibility to this world. The strong must protect and guide the weak.
Gaius, weakness isn't an affliction of the body, but of the heart. The world will always have weak-willed people, but that in itself isn't a bad thing.
Then we must protect the weak until they can become strong. That is our duty.
We?
Yes. All who are strong must look after the weak. It is the only way to ensure that future generations will have sufficient strength as well.
So that's your solution to the problem I posed in Fezabel Marsh.
As I told you then, I can chart a new future for mankind if I just have enough power. But if a man like Gillen takes the stage, a man who can only use power for his own gain, then mankind will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not up to me to approve your answer. Your concept of justice is your own. It's not my place to interfere.
As you say.
The two of you sure are alike.
How so?
No matter how extreme her words are, I think there's always truth to them. I get the same sense from you.
Do you want to be like Maxwell?
I wouldn't mind it, although I know that's impossible.
I see.
We should probably get some rest.
I really love this cutscene. I like it even more because what I really want to do now is after seeing this is I want to watch this back to back with when Milla confronts Noctigal in Fort Gondala. It's such an insane difference between Noctigal and Gaius and like their character and who they are as people and how Milla interacts with like humans in general. Because in the Fezabel Marsh bit, like, Gaius, like, straight up said to Milla, like, I bet you just see it as, like, greed and ambition. And that's exactly how Noctigal was. He was all about greed and ambition when Milla, like, stared him down, basically. And then Milla took a different angle with Gaius because she could tell that Gaius was different. He wasn't like Noctigal, which is great. And then Gaius, after he, like, stumbled a bit, I don't know the right word to use, but when Milla was like, what are you going to do when you're dead? And Gaius didn't immediately have an answer for her, he thought on that and then had a, like, when they met up again, he was like, I'm going to give you the answer I came up with because I took what you said to heart. I love the, like, mutual respect between Milla and Gaius and how they talk about one another's convictions, especially with Jude watching them both and learning from them both to figure out his own convictions and what he wants to do in the future, like, and how he wants to be as a person, and taking in both of their sides and like what they espouse to like come to those conclusions. I love it, man. It's why Xillia, it's one of the big reasons why Xillia is my favorite, is the relationship between Jude and Milla, but also when you include Gaius with them, and also when you include Muse to a bit of a lesser extent, but still a lot. But we'll see more with Muse later, and as we do, I'll talk more about why I really love her dynamic with these, like, these... Jude and Milla are the two main characters, and Gaius is, like, he's also... I would argue that Gaius is the next most important character after Jude and Milla. Even more so than Alvin, Elise, Rowan, and Leia. But, it's great. I love it so much.
Yes. The showdown's tomorrow.
And then the casual in music. Event list updated. Yeah, I love that scene in the shrine between them. It's one of my favorites in the game for sure. Well, chat, let's, I don't need to save. Let's get to work.
How do you intend to hijack a ship that's docked in the sky?
We'll use the wyverns in the castle.
You have to get there first.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
'Cause he's the realist.
We shall march up the main road and reclaim it.
What? You can't be serious.
Indeed. At the very least, you should split into 2 groups. Create a diversion.
Keep your tactics to yourself, you old fart.
Jude, do you know what you have to do?
Of course. I have to help Milla win. It's that simple.
Then let's go.
There's a path leading into the city off the side of the temple.
Oh, why can't we all stick together? What shall we do?
Let's see.
We can take that side path from the temple into the city, then move along the roofs to the castle. From there, we can both capture the flying battleship and retake the castle and its soldiers. Meanwhile, Gaius and the others will create their diversion.
Sure would be nice if they let us in on their plan for once.
That's why we have Rowan.
Anyway, let's go.
You got it.
Let's get it. We're taking back my man's castle. Bum, 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 bum.
How long do you intend to accompany us?
However long I must. It is my duty to serve Lord Maxwell in the eradication of this Exodus group of Spyrex users.
I don't recall ordering that.
Your memories are your own, but it is the truth.
Regardless, it sure is good to have a great spirit on our side.
Yes. And I would be most grateful if you would continue to direct tether with me.
I knew it. You really are in that kind of relationship.
But why won't anyone explain this to me?
Okay, I thought that skit there was combined with the other skit beforehand. That's why I thought it was longer. I didn't realize they brought it back up in a secondary skit. Milla's, that expression Milla does where she's like pouting. I knew you were in that kind of relationship. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, I love it so much. Such a good skit.
Don't stare at me like that!
What exactly is this strange object that is speaking to me?
Strange? Strange? Maybe you should take a peek in the mirror, weirdo!
Oh my, rude as well as strange. I cannot say that I am fond of it.
The mean spirit lady is calling me rude!
Tipo, are you okay?
Wow, she can even frazzle Tipo. I bet she really is stronger than Milla.
It's her natural obliviousness that makes her so formidable.
Unless that's just an act. Although that would be even scarier.
That's no act. She is Milla's sister, after all.
And you just say that in front of me? Who's the oblivious one now?
So you've lost the 4 and gathered these strange humans in their place. What a peculiar choice.
And my band of strange companions keeps growing.
Oh my goodness, so many skits before we go retake the castle.
Can I ask a question?
What is it?
It's about Zhao. Do you know why he saved Elise?
A difficult question. I could speculate, but we'd have no way of knowing if I was right.
It looked to me like he sacrificed himself to honor a vow he had made. But what sort of vow and to whom, I couldn't begin to guess.
So nobody knows.
Why not ask the other members of the Chimeriad? They would know Zhao better than we do.
But they're so scary. You guys do it!
That could certainly be arranged. However...
Would you be satisfied with an answer that you didn't find for yourself?
That's true.
It's a rough time to be Elise. Elise goes through a lot in this game. She has one of the hardest times. This road leads into the town. The time draws nigh. You must hurry. I'm on it. Let's go. This music! The Daybreak Citadel. Up. We actually have enemies to fight on our way. Okay. I've got a dish active. Let's go. Come here, punks. I got the whole squad back together.
Always
Oh, it's the bro squad? The bro squad plus Milla? I'm not linked to Jude. I was like, why am I not getting to use my thing? I was so confused. I was like, where the heck is my judgment gate, bro? Okay, listen, have another judgment gate, you scumbags. Oh my word, they all died.
That for an old man.
There were no survivors. 1600 experience. Oh, we have the experience one up, right. Once this one runs out, we switch to gold for a while. Because I think I am gonna try and pop off on getting some good equipment before we go to the next major dungeon, or while we're in the next major dungeon, maybe. What was the point in jumping down here, video game? What is this little ledge? It's gotta be another case of there could have been loot there, but there just wasn't this time. Any music that is like...
The snowfall sure is getting heavy.
Perfect weather for an infiltration.
Anytime music related to Gaius comes up, I just love it. Gaius's tracks are so good.
Everyone, get down.
He sure is strong.
You could say that again.
Jude, behind you.
Huh?
You gonna gawk all day, kid? Let's go.
I could spend all day gawking at Gaius.
Right.
He is the GOAT. Honestly, I really need to play Abyss again. Tales of the Abyss, but Gaius, straight up, may just be my favorite Tales of character. It's L1 circle. These guys are weak to light, so this should absolutely annihilate them. If I ever cast it, that is. There we go. I was about to say. Please die. Thank you. The one downside to that art is that it does make it difficult to see what's happening.
Okay.
Get wrecked. I'm aimed the wrong way. Send help.
How about an arm?
Onward.
Rowan has the giant covers the screen water move now. I didn't realize, but I love it.
I won't let...
I'm glad to see it. But Gaius might just be my, like, singular favorite Tales of character. I think if you put Jude and Milla together as a combo, they're probably, like, my favorite Tales of unit character. I think potentially the only character I can think of from Tales of that I might like more than Gaius is Luke von Fabra from Tales of the Abyss. But I have only played Tales of the Abyss once, and I need to play it again. The odds are high that we will end up playing Tales of the Abyss this year at some point. Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Xillia 2 are high on my list. I want to redux them both. But I also still need to play more of the older Tales of games that I haven't done yet. Oh, but playing Tales of Destiny was such a drag, so, like, there's a part of me that doesn't want to. I'm going to eventually, but I'm, like, I'm not excited to do the older Tales of games. I just do not like the 2D ones, unfortunately.
Prepare yourself.
I wish I loved them, but I just don't. Help. Here's what we do. We do this, and then we're an overlimit, actually, so never mind what else I was about to say. I was going to say then we use the light move, but we're not going to do that now because I'm too busy. These guys are like both dead. I was going to try and Mystic Art, but we don't need to. These guys are both so dead. Goodbye.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right.
He's right there with you. Jude, do you have new equipment? Did the game give you new equipment when I lost you? Blazing Fury? Yeah, that's definitely new. I did not give you that before. And you have Savage Flare. Yeah, okay, so Elise probably got a new weapon too. The Eternal Flame. Yeah, you guys got all the fire stuff. Interesting.